What's going on, folks? Nick Sanchez here, and we are back at it again with another quick review. So today we got a 2024 Mazda CX-5 Carbon Turbo. Let me go ahead and read off some of the specs here for you. It's going to come with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder turbo engine. Now for the horsepower, depending on the fuel, regular unleaded, you're looking at 227 horsepower at 5,000 RPMs. Premium fuel, 256 horsepower at 5,000 RPMs. Same thing for the torque. Regular fuel's at 310, premium at 320. The MPGs are going to be at 22 city, 27 highway, a towing capacity of 2,000 pounds with a curb weight of 3,867, and a 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. Now I have this one as a beautiful rhodium white with a terracotta interior. But before getting further into the review, shout out to Roger Beasley Mazda, located in Austin, Texas, for giving me a chance to use the vehicle. If you're on the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle and live in the Austin area, we got 3 convenient locations here for you. You can also check out the inventory at rogerbeasleymazda.com. And I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below. Now with that said, let's go ahead and get right into the review. And beginning the walk around, we got the CX-5 all-wheel drive badging on the left-hand side, right-hand side Skyactiv G Turbo, beautiful Mazda chrome emblem right in the center. You got your windshield wiper, upper roof spoiler with the third brake light, shark fin antenna, and down below, got the dual exhaust tips there for you. Let's go ahead and back on up and take a walk around this beautiful carbon turbo here. We got the 19-inch black alloy wheels along with the complementary blacked out side mirrors. Let's take a quick close-up of those nice black alloy wheels. And pulling around to the front, we got the Mazda adaptive front light system, LED lights, nice beautiful chrome and glossy black grille right there. And panning around to the other side. Now I do like the rhodium white with the black trim at the bottom. Very nicely done. It ties the wheels and the side mirrors all together, making it very slick. You got the rear privacy glass right there. And finally back around to where we started. So let's go ahead and check out the trunk. But before doing so, here's the key fob. On the side, lock, unlock, the electronic liftgate, and the emergency button. To access the remote features such as remote start, Mazda has an app called the Mazda Connected Services app that you download when purchasing the vehicle, and you can gain other remote features from there. So let's go ahead and unlock the trunk here with the key fob. And here we go. The seats do fold down 60-40 split. You do have these little tabs on the side that when you push, the seat collapses forward. And the very back, you do have a little notch here for a privacy screen. Let's go ahead and check out the spare. You got a donut right here. Additional little cubby right here, left and right hand side, and tucked away you do have a port to plug in any goodies. Up top you do have your button. Now the height of the trunk here is adjustable. You can program that, and to close the trunk, just press that button and there you go. Got the rear passenger seats. Opening the door right here. On the inner part you got this nice black rubberized material, and then the black leather with this nice orange stitching. And then taking a peek in the back. Now for the carbon turbo, you will have this setup right here, the terracotta with the black leather. And let's go ahead and take a seat. Now quickly observing, you can see you do have some map pockets on both seats, which is nice. The rear AC vents. Let's check out the center console right here. We will have access to some cup holders, and then lift this up here. You do have some charging ports right there. And let's go ahead and take a peek of the front seat, steering wheel, center console, and infotainment center. And up top, let's go ahead and pop this open for you. There's the sunroof. Moving on to the driver's seat, the vehicle is locked. To gain access, if you have the key fob on you, you can tap that button right there. And let's go ahead and take a look at the inner panel. You do have a little storage area, the buttons to the windows and locks, side mirrors as well. And here is the driver's seat. Down below, you will notice the memory seats, and of course, this is a power seat with lumbar support. Let's go ahead and take a seat. And we are finally behind the wheel of the 2024 Mazda CX-5 Carbon Turbo. Handing down to the bottom left, you have a button to your electronic liftgate, skid control. And let's take a look at this steering wheel. You do have your volume for the radio, info button, Bluetooth setup, smart radar cruise control. Behind you do have your paddle shifters, and then the stem for your lights, as well as for your windshield wiper. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Foot on the brake, push start. Awesome. And here are your gauges. Left-hand side, you got your RPM. Between that, your miles per gallon. Right below that, your temperature. Center, your speedometer. Below that, you'll have your, looks like the lane keep assist system on. The gears that you're in. Right hand side, your fuel. Bottom below that is your mileage. Right hand side is your temp and fuel. Let's go ahead and zoom out. Now in the center, you do have your different drive options switch right here. So let me zoom in here for you. When I toggle on that, you'll have access to your sport, normal, and off-road mode. Let's go ahead and hit the info button on the steering wheel. You do have a different display for each little tab here. Moving on up, you do have your heads-up display. Let me zoom in here, see if you can catch a glimpse. You'll see the speedometer right on the glass for convenience. And let me zoom out. Let's go ahead and check out the overall layout of the dashboard. But before doing so, we'll show that we do have Bose audio, 10-speaker system, so that's awesome. Up top's more like a black rubberized material. You got your infotainment center there, 10.25 display. And then let's take a peek on the back. You do have your AC vents nicely integrated. And let's go ahead and check out the center as well. And then you do have your stitching and leather all throughout the center right here as well. Very nice. And here's the infotainment center, 10.25 inches. What's updated is the Apple CarPlay is wireless, as well as the Android Auto. When you connect your phone to, say, Apple wireless CarPlay, the screen does become a touchscreen. And let's pop this into reverse. There you go. And then you got your other traditional Mazda menus here. And below that, we got your AC vents, your push start. You do have heated seats, both driver and passenger, dual climate control, and you'll have ventilated seats as well, which is a nice touch if you're in a hotter state like Texas. And then the inside right here, you do have a little charging port right there, and then the wireless charging pad as well. Nice upgrade. And continuing forth, you got your shifter, your toggle for your drive modes, MI Drive, and electronic park brake, auto hold, your buttons for your infotainment center. The bigger knob is for the menus, the smaller was for the volume right there. A couple of hotkeys, the cup holders, and then here is the center storage. You got the nice black leather padding with the orange stitching. Let's take a peek inside. A nice little tray to organize your goodies. And let's flip the camera around, and you got two USB-C ports, as well as a little SD card for the navigation, and an alternative charging port right there. Sitting over at the front passenger seat, it will be a power seat. You got your glove box, and then looking up top, you got your rear view mirror with the garage door openers, your sunglasses holder, pilot lights, the button for the moonroof, and then taking a glance at the vanity. Here's your vanity mirror, lights right above, and then you do have that little extension. Okay, let's take a look at the arrangement in the back seat. I have the front passenger seat all the way back, and I'm an average sized guy. I got a lot of space back here. I mean, my knees aren't touching the seat. This center padding is very comfortable in terms of headspace. I got plenty of headspace. And taking a glance over, I can see you can fit two full-size adults pretty comfortably in here. Once again, this center seat's a little snug, so maybe a toddler can fit there. If you try to fit another adult there, it might be a little bit of a tight squeeze. And for reference, here is the front passenger seat all the way back. As you can see, my knees aren't touching. So pretty spacious. And here is a quick shot of the engine bay. You got the Skyactiv G turbo badging with a chrome emblem right there on the engine cover. Very nicely done. And let's pan around to the other side here for you. Lights. Let's talk about lights. We got the nice LEDs here. We do have the high beams on. That way we can see a little bit better. Blinkers. Let me zoom in. I like the day runners, the way they kind of just swoosh right there. Very nicely done. Let's go ahead and pan around to the side. Nice thin LED strip for the signal right here. And heading on back to the tail lights. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on this test drive. We're going to go on the feeder road, and we're going to hit 60. See how quickly I can get to 60. All right, and we're at 60 miles an hour right there. So I do have regular fuel in the CX-5. So that's at the 227 horsepower range, but I'll tell you what, having a turbo in the CX-5 is a lot more pleasant to drive than the regular 2.5 liter four-cylinder engine. All right, so we're taking a turn on the street, and I'm going to go ahead and go over my opinions on the exterior interior and technology of the CX-5 Carbon Turbo. Okay, now talking about the exterior. First things first, the Carbon Turbo is going to come in two different colors, the Zircon Sand Metallic and the Rhodium White. Myself, I'm more of a fan of the Zircon Sand Metallic. I just like that color in general. For the exterior, the black accents that they have for the side mirrors, the lower valances, and then the glossy black grille with the glossy wheels, I think it ties in the overall look to this vehicle very well, and I'm a fan. And for the interior, the first thing you're going to notice is the two-tone seats. You got the terracotta with the black leather. Myself, I think it'd probably complement the Zircon Sand metallic color a little bit better than the white, but that's just my personal opinion. If you guys feel different, let me know in the comments down below. Aside from that, you just got your creature comforts for the technology. I mean, you got your heads-up display, you got your heated seats, you got your ventilated seats, which is a big plus, as well as your wireless charging pad, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and of course the tried and true just baseline safety features, which is going to be your rear view camera, blind spot, lane keep assist, smart radar cruise control, crash avoidance. So I believe if this package is just very well done for what you get. I mean, you got these nice looking leather seats, you got all the technology, and the outside looks pretty good as well. And that's it for this quick review on the 2024 Mazda CX-5 Carbon Turbo. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you want to see more car review videos, hit that subscribe button. Once again, I do appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll catch you all in the next review.